Now, here I am. I'm in bloody Budapest. You know, it's like, it's my birthday. So, yeah, thank you very much to anyone that sent me a message. But yeah, it's my birthday. I know, what a day for it, what a day. But anyway, if anyone knows me, knows that I did quite a lot of sort of thoughtful research into the World War II, the Jews, the concentration camps a few months ago, and gave some little updates about what I came across. Anyway, having been to Budapest before, I haven't had a chance to go anywhere particular. And I was determined, I've got another week here, I was determined to go and look at some sort of historical sites, pay my respect, the famous shoes on the river bank is like, wow, I just can't wait to get there really, because I've seen it so many times, but I've never actually had the experience. It must be quite a thoughtful spot, you know? But anyway, I've just booked an apartment in the city centre, right, not realising, I just went, bang, that looks gorgeous. Because at the moment, I'm in one hotel room, and after about a week, you know, they're all right, aren't they? Well, they're all right, you know, not very personal, are they? But they, you know, do for a few days. So I'm glad I left the second half of the trip before I actually booked anywhere. So today, on my birthday, I booked it. Now, rounding this story up, right, I've just been researching where I've booked the apartment, seeing how close it is to the riverbank, seeing if I can reach anything interesting. It's surrounded by really historical sites. And you're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. But yeah, first of all, I zoomed into the map and I noticed it's literally on the corner of yards literally behind the last fragments. It's called the last fragment Jewish ghetto wall in Budapest, and I'm literally yards from it. Zoom in a bit more, look into it, see the boundaries of the Jewish ghettos, where they were. I'm banging them. I've booked somewhere where they were. Thousands of Jews, terrified, hidden in this like mile square block. And I am within that, which I think is amazing. So I'm quite full, really. I can walk to the Hero Square. I can walk to the synagogue where, when they liberated this Jewish ghetto, it was very late in the war because Hungary hadn't been exposed by the Nazis yet as being against them. They were obviously too frightened. They didn't let on. The Nazis got wind of it and invaded Hungary and suddenly set up this ghetto. And looking at it now, it's like, wow, the buildings all around me is going to be really historical. They've got like the most, like, they've rebuilt with fragments of the wall where the wall was. The Nazis segregated them off from the rest of Hungary. And out of, I think 150,000, no, I think it was 500,000 Jews, 70,000 survived. So a lot were shipped straight off to Auschwitz and other concentration camps. Others were lined up on the river, and we know what happened to them. I want to go into detail and just do it justice. But yeah, people were obviously asked to remove their shoes and were shot at the side of the river, I think. But the thing is, the worst thing is, I'm going to say it, I don't care how awful it is. This happened, we've got to stop hushing it all up, haven't we? A bit like trafficking, yeah? We need to get it all out, don't we? Yeah, they basically chained them together so they would shoot one to fall into the river and it would drag the others with them. That's the bit I read the other day. It's going to be a really moving sight. But anyway, So when they liberated these ghettos, they found lots of dead Jewish behind there because no food or anything or waste was allowed to leave or enter. So they died, obviously, of starvation behind that wall. And bodies were piling up in a certain area or two. I got a fried feeling I'm backing onto it, the courtyard of where they found them all. I'm going to be right there, man. Talk about connect with it, though. That was meant to be, wasn't it? I dropped a pin, literally. Thought it's near to the city centre, I'll grab it. But yeah, so they've got like walking tours around there, you know, so you can actually get shown it. But I've done quite a lot of research tonight. And it was when I saw the map of the ghetto and I was zooming in and I'm clocking the road names and realised that I'm actually within that boundary of the ghetto. And there's like 2 nightclubs within yards from me, so it's very, you know, I'm hiring an apartment, but, yeah, so basically that's what I was going to say, yeah, so the bodies that they found, the people that died in the ghetto, there's a memorial for those with all their names in the synagogue, literally yards in the other direction. There's so many things there. I'm right in the city centre, so I can get to where the shoes on the riverbank memorial is, the synagogue. Yeah, it's all within close reach. And then I'm going to walk over the bridge and go and visit the little island. And I'll tell you what, it's just full of character and culture and interesting things, like beautiful architecture here. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm really glad where I've chosen now I've looked. It's like the old town, you know, it's like the old school, it's like, yeah, it's going to have, and so basically, and they've got like Stars of David where they were houses where they hid and kept safe Jews. And people that risked their lives to save others, there's another memorial for them and all their names are listed. I found that. So yeah, I'm going to go and pay my respects for all those people that should never be forgotten. Just like you and I. Yeah, the other thing about Budapest is I was saying how bloody grumpy everyone is. That's another video though, isn't it? Yeah, I'll make that a short video. Anyway, just a little update. Yeah, my birthday in Budapest, catching up with Bridget that I met last time. That was quite nice tonight. Bit of a treat. Yeah, c'est la vie. I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, I've been a bit of a miserable sod all week. But I'm pulling myself out and I'm putting on my big girl pants, putting up my socks and gonna just bounce back as I do. Alright, thank you very much guys for my birthday message.